Hey, it's Eric here at Peachtree Classic Cars with a 1961 Morris Mini, and we're going to take it for a quick spin. Still a little cold. Drive out. You can hear the engine runs strong. Transmission shifts out perfectly. Gauges work properly. Oil pressure gauge, speedometer, and temp gauge. And like I said, it's cold. I just pulled it out of the garage. Of course, once she warms up, runs better than ever. So this is actually, I bought this to be our personal vehicle, and I've only had it for about a month. We've been driving the wheels off of this thing. We've been taking it everywhere we go. Running to the grocery store in it, back and forth to church. Everybody loves it, and I had all intentions of keeping it, but ended up buying a convertible, 1971 convertible. So can't keep them both. And you can hear a couple of little things, like I said, while it's vibrating. You can hear a little, oops, that was me doing the wrong thing there. She's running a little cold. So anyways, I had all intentions of keeping this car, especially after buying it and driving it for a little while, because it's so mechanically in such mechanical good shape. You can hear the little engine running great. It's like I said, running a little rough right now because it's cold. I know I've said that a couple times, but just want to reiterate that, because once it warms up, it really runs, it just purrs like a kitten. So a little bit of water there from where we just washed it, and it's been raining, and I was trying to catch the spot where we weren't getting any rain so I could come out and take some pictures of it. I love this color. I'm absolutely crazy about it. In fact, we're repainting the other Mini Cooper that we got, similar color to this. So, but really nice, solid car all the way around. This car was built about 25 years ago. Had a little driver restoration done on it. The guy who built it did it for his wife, and so he really wanted to go through and make sure that everything was just perfect. And so I've got no boys, I've just got girls, my wife and two daughters, and my wife and my older daughter have driven this car a lot, and I've never hesitated to put them in the car and let them feel, and me feel safe, knowing that that it's mechanically sound, stops on a dime, steers awesome, drives great, never gonna leave them anywhere. All the lights work, the turn signals work, the horn works. I want to get real close up on it. All the chrome's in really good shape. I'm gonna call this really good original condition. It doesn't look brand new because it wasn't just brand new restored, but all the body and chrome work on the car appear to be in very good original condition. Little wheels have good tires on them with good tread, and I believe those are the original old school 12-inch wheels. I'm sorry, 10s. They are 10s. Body is very, very straight. It's like I said, this is not a show car, but extremely straight body. And I'm trying to, as I go around it, look to see where would I tell you, hey, here's something you want to be on the lookout for. I guess right up here, if you get really close to the emblem, you can see a few little cracks here. Couple little spots around the car, especially, you know, how when you're putting your hood on, it could get a little chip there. And actually, I have the touch-up paint for this car. It's an absolute perfect match. So the car has actually had a little bit of touch-up work done. There was a little bit of rust on the bottom of the door. Cut that out, cleaned it up, repainted that, and then also there was a little bit of rust on the drip rail, and I just had my body guys clean that all the way out and repaint the entire top. So this is a brand new paint on the top, and it's just a little hair off white. Interior is in really nice driver condition. Love the wood grain slider windows, and this is a Mark 1. And being a 1961, just going out there and looking for comparables, there's not a lot this old out there in the United States on the road, especially a left-hand drive. Nice little clean carpet kit. I mean, it's a little bit dirty from my feet, but I'm just saying it's in good shape. Everything says, you know, Morris on it, Morris shifter, horn. I don't think the horn works unless the key's on. Oh, I'm wrong. The horn does work. Wood grain dash is not perfect. A little bit of the veneer coming off in a couple of spots, but still retains a really nice condition. And if I was planning on keeping this car, so I'll say it, I'm saying it honestly, if I was going to keep this car, I wasn't going to do anything else to it but what I've done, except maybe put a stereo in it. One little spot right here where there's a rip on the vinyl, you know, and I could take that to the upholstery shop and have them fix that for about $100, but you know, for it to be a driver, I really didn't want to mess with anything else. Good looking headliner. So doors open and shut nicely. Little trunk space in the back, it's clean. It's got the spare tire underneath like it's supposed to. Little gas tank, everything back here is good and clean. Opens and shuts easily. And your little tag falls down on purpose like that. That's made so that if you ever wanted to carry something in the back, it's kind of funny, but that's why they made those little tags to fall down, is if you ever wanted to carry something in the back and you had left the little trunk open, you could still, police officer could still see your tag. We'll take a quick look up underneath the car as well. Oh yeah, weather stripping is all in great, I'm going to say very good original condition again. I love the chrome beading around it. You can see that back rear tray got some carpet on it and it looks good too. I want to get up underneath the car. So just it's a nice clean undercarriage overall. It has been extensively undercoated at some point years ago. It's a Florida car, and the previous owner had undercoated the car to protect it from the sand and the salty air. Appears to be in nice solid condition. Consistent from bumper to bumper underneath the car. A couple little spots right here where the undercoating's coming off. If I've started to peel it, that's not, there may be, it feels solid underneath there. That's just, this is a really old undercoating job. Like I said, probably 20 years old. So I've also been parking the car in the same spot in the garage. Noticed a tiny little leak of oil, and I'm new to the Mini club, and I have been told that that's pretty common, kind of like a Volkswagen Beetle. If it doesn't have a tiny drop of oil, you better check it out, is what the guys always say. Something might be wrong. So, well, there you have it. 1961 Morris Mini Cooper, and what a cool car. We've really enjoyed it. It's kind of funny, I almost ironically say if I had room in the garage for both of them. Really, if I had room in the wallet to keep both of them, I would. And I'm honestly selling the nicer of the two cars. This is a great little car. It doesn't need anything at all to be driven, enjoyed just like it is. And I think it's a little hard to get rid of because we've fallen in love with it, but really cool car. PeachtreeClassicCars.com.